Hello and welcome. I'm your host, Elizibar. We're going to look at this trailer. Maybe not the whole thing. I don't know just how much the copyright overlords will come after me if I play the whole thing for you. But it's a trailer for Night of the Animated Dead, which is an animated remake of Night of the Living Dead, which started the whole modern zombie craze. Black and white film. Excellent. Everything about that movie is great. It's also in the public domain, which is kind of weird. But hey, stuff happens sometimes, you know? So we're going to start here. I've watched this trailer through one time just to kind of get a sense of what this was about. So this isn't quite a blind react, but I think it's pretty close. You going to start? Oh, there it goes.
This is the National Civil Defense Headquarters. There is an epidemic of mass murder with no apparent pattern or reason. The killers are eating the flesh of the people they kill.
Alright, we're going to stop here. So, you've already seen what I think is like the best part of the trailer, which is also like a very iconic scene in the movie. The opening stuff, "They're coming to get you, Barbara," which they actually show in the trailer like towards the end of it, if I remember right. So, I want to break this down for you. Number one, look at the quality of the animation. Is this like a flash animate? Like, is this just like flash animations or something? Because that's kind of what it looks like. Except the frame rate of the animation. Let's watch her. Yeah, this is a good illustration here.
The killers are eating the flesh.
What is that? 4 frames per second? Is that like 4 animation frames per second? There's a bit further in here where they're hammering. Where's that at? Yeah, here we go. So they're getting ready to like hammer, right? Like, you remember this in the movie if you've seen it. Well, it's kind of that's another thing about this trailer is if you weren't already familiar with like what's going on in the story, it pretty much spoils a lot of the story for you.
I need you to get some wood.
There you go. Did you see that hammering? What was that?
Some wood.
1, 2, 3 frames in 1 second for him to hammer a nail? Bro. We're not even meeting like the standards of television anime produced in like the 70s. Lots of animation over the years has been produced at like 12 frames per second. It's a little choppy, but it gets the job done. We're not even making it that far, irrespective of anything else about this movie. We are totally like not hitting like this looks like a feature film. I don't even know that this looks like something you would put on like Saturday morning at 11:30 after the kids have stopped watching TV because they're running around outside like a bunch of maniacs and having a great time. Not that they do Saturday morning cartoons anymore, but they could. The trailer's like showing the movie. It looks just like a shot-for-shot remake.
To destroy the marauding ghouls.
Good lord.
Stay safe out there.
Some of us can go out and try to get to the truck.
We've got to get down into the cellar.
If you're coming, come on!
So I guess some of these scenes here look like they have a lot more frames than some of the earlier material, so maybe that's just an artifact of the way they compressed the trailer down for us or something. I'm not really sure. But what I can tell you is this doesn't look like it's particularly good.
Let me in!
Honestly, this looks more like something students in film school would put together rather than something that you're going to be selling to people and trying to make a lot of money on. I don't know what the budget for this thing is. I guess we could have probably looked that up beforehand. Oh, here we go. I got to show that part, right? I got to show that.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Night of the Animated Dead.
Okay, there we go. Now, one thing that kinda totally would have been pretty cool is to do a shot-for-shot remake of the original movie with the original movie's soundtrack. Like, you just take the audio from the original film, maybe you touch it up, remaster it, clean it up, remove static and whatever bad stuff has crept in over the years onto the prints that are available to you. But like, you just take that and you use the original soundtrack, the original voice actors, and you craft your animated movie around their tempo. That could have been a really interesting experiment. Also, probably would have saved them money because they wouldn't have had to pay any actors to come read dialogue. I don't know. But as it is, this does not look very good. I won't say it looks terrible, but there's nothing here that makes me want to go watch this dang thing. I will probably forget all about this after I get done putting this video up, and it'll just like get purged out of my memory as something that's not even worth knowing about. Which is a shame, because there's always the chance when you're translating a story from one medium to another medium that you're gonna get something interesting out of it. Like the Ralph Bakshi Lord of the Rings movie, which has its problems, but at least it's a valiant attempt at adapting something that's way too big to be adapted in like 2 hours of film. Like, he took a good stab at it, he left his mark on it, and it's an interesting product. But if you're not careful, you just end up with M. Night Shyamalan's Avatar, which I don't know anybody that liked that movie, and I've never actually made myself watch it to see just how bad it is because it's so soundly, so roundly like mocked online. Maybe I should watch it one day just to see if it's as bad as people say. I don't know. That might be the category this movie ends up in is this really as bad as people think it is? Because boy, this looks like a stinker. Thanks for joining me. You all have a great day. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Sure hope to see you again next time. Until then, bye-bye.